I wrote down this information and I will be sharing it to you. Consuming information to death. I remember myself when my skills are deteriorating, and then I forgot about the information that I used to have, that I've learned about a certain topic. And because I wasn't in that certain field, I've forgotten about the pathways, memory recalls, information, the people that I used to be with during that skill, during that field, and then the skills that I had just completely, slowly began to go. But they say that muscle memory is a thing, and I could agree to that. But it only applies sometimes through physical actions, and sometimes it doesn't apply to memories like books that you read before. There are details in there that you don't consider as important, you can easily forget. And so I saw someone who shared and did the skill that I had before, and I saw it. I could see that this person wasn't at my level of understanding of this topic, and yet I know that they will get faster to this position that I have currently when I saw that video because of that strategy that they were doing. And with their action, with their production of things, they could help a lot of people. They could help a lot of people to get better. They could help a lot of people to improve and to be a part of that skill, of that field and era. And I, it's just so terrifying because I know the feeling of being disappointed of yourself because you could have done something much, but you didn't. But it's really good that other people are doing it for us, that other people are sharing the information that we couldn't, that God is using them because we just couldn't do it. And so I think there's a problem with waiting for the perfect timing. So I waited so long, I waited very much. I tried to gather some information, wisdom, so that maybe I could just be in the perfect timing. Maybe I could just give the quality information that I would love to share. So before then, I started to do a project, and I just kept on writing, redoing it, rephrasing, and God told me that I'm not perfect. I will have my flaws. I will have some parts of me that will not be perfect inside of there because totally I am not perfect. And I can't be a perfectionist because I will always have flaws in the eyes of higher literate people in that certain field. And I will always get judged by my style. I will always be misunderstood. I will always get criticized. And nothing is perfect. Only God. And He didn't make us perfect on this earth because it's flawed. Only Jesus from heaven, and He gave us the opportunity to be perfect in Him. If you post me, I understand. You still got a lot to learn and know about the world. I'm not saying I'm superior. I just had a lot of situations to back this up. You'll have your different view and perspective with us being imperfect. And it feels good to be good. It feels good to keep improving in this life and trying to get better because God will help. And there will always be better people in the world because the world is constantly changing. The world is constantly improving and getting to better places and upgrades. Like games, they upgrades all the time, and sometimes they have what we call season. Because people aren't always going to be strong, you're not always going to be strong. So I just hope that you'll keep the things that are important to you and make them the soul of your existence. But first, God. And so I'm just saying that it's good that we know that nothing is perfect, and with that we can just try to continue doing what we do, what we love to do, knowing that even when people try to criticize us, there's actually no right opinion of someone else because it's just God's view of you. And so keep looking and learning to create a positive to something that was negative. And don't consume too much information to the point that you think too much. And actually, it's good to think before you act, but thinking too much that you don't get to act, that's a bad one. And so just have the right thoughts, just the thoughts that will create and will make this opportunity, this experience, to be more greater for you to be in, and to other people too also. And so that everyone around you, and especially you and God, will have this light. It's just the purpose. We just have to feel happy. That's the point. Although we live in a difficult world, God wants us to be happy. And so there will always be, if you're like me before, I was really scared to share. Like, I couldn't take a grip on something and share it like with too much people, because I used to remember, like, when I post something, I delete it instantly. So there's nothing to be scared of. Just share the information that you're comfortable to share. If you can't, just keep the idea until you can share something. But just share what makes you comfortable and what makes others joyful. And there's a thrill, and there's this excitement doing something that you have been wanting to do. And I felt that. I've been there. And so whether big or small content, God can use it to help someone. And some are lazy, some are discouraged in the world. And even if there are billions of people who are like that, be yourself, be encouraged, and persist. God bless you. I hope I help. Bye.